In light of recent events in Baltimore, riots have started breaking out nationwide. While there are many damages and losses of property, it's truly a sad and devastating time. But it's not all negative. I think there's one important message that the people of Baltimore are getting across to the USA, and that message is that American citizens cannot be pushed around by the police any longer, and that we are truly the ones who have the power, and not the government. When this country was formed, it was established on a saying of by the people, for the people, of the people. This means that the government would be a way of putting into motion what the majority of people favored, and the true end-all, be-all for the power our country would have is the American citizens. However, in recent years, the government has taken control of the people through scare tactics and making the people believe that the government is where the power truly came from in our country. I personally believe that these riots, although not a good thing, are a good sign to show solidarity in the citizens of America, taking the power back from a corrupt government and police force. We have known that our government has been like this for some time, but have been afraid to do anything about it, due to the government controlling what goes on in this country, unfortunately. However, I do think these riots can be a wake-up call for America to realize that non-violent protests sometimes aren't enough, and that you must take matters into your own hands if you want things to truly be accomplished for the greater good. This is very reminiscent of the Rodney King beatings in Los Angeles of 1992, where afterwards the African American communities banded together and caused over $1 billion worth of property damage. If that's not a message to crooked cops and the U.S. government, then I don't know what is. The police officers in the U.S. are starting to become more aware of the power they have and tend to abuse their power on innocent victims, the majority of which seem to be from racism towards African Americans. It's sad to see what has happened to the government of the U.S. over time. What was once a respectable establishment of the people is now abusing its power by causing wars that don't need to happen, oppressing its people, having its police forces abuse innocent people, and having an underground agenda that I feel has yet to be brought to the public's attention.